Alright, let's get this shit. Let's get it. Welcome back, y'all, to the Minion Moto Show. Don't really have much of a plan for these videos other than just getting out here and riding. Click it down to, or up to third, down to second. Down to second. Shit. Please, whatever y'all do, just enjoy these videos and watch whatever carnage we get into. Because the one thing I've learned out here in Johnson Valley, oh, there's a mine tunnel, nice. You never know what we're gonna found some mine tunnels, that's cool. You never know what you're gonna get into out here. I'm holding in the clutch, covering the back brake. This stuff will cut tires left and right, so be careful. Second gear, cool. For anybody who's getting into dirt bikes, who hasn't been into dirt bikes just yet, whether because you haven't ever ridden before or you rode street and then now you're getting into dirt bikes, do not go out of your comfort zone until you have some seat time underneath your belt being on a dirt bike. And then once you've been on a bike for a while, get out there and do some stuff that you are not comfortable with doing, but do little by little just to help you get better. Like, even though I've been on a dirt bike my entire life for 23 years, you know, doing this is not something I've done a bunch of times in my life, going down trails like this. So I like going down these slower technical trails that help me become better at knowing how to control my bike and how my bike can handles or reacts to this kind of stuff. Oh, we've been down this trail before. Damn, this thing got chewed up from the last time we were here. Now I understand why King of the Hammers loves using these trails. This is not stuff for front brakes at all. And your first intention is going to want to put your feet down, but you can't. Oh, I just did there, but you'll be all right there. Careful. This is the kind of stuff that makes you become a better rider. Anybody can go fast 5th gear pin on a flat, smooth surface or flat surface, but not everybody can control their bike. In a situation of rocks. I was in 1st gear that whole time just because I needed that little bit of low-end torque to be able to do throttle and clutch control takeoffs. Back down to 2nd. Purposely go over some of these rocks, just so that way you can feel your suspension. And that way you get used to having a balance on your bike, going over some of this technical stuff without having to put your feet down. Because the more comfortable you get with
road back there.
Hey, oh, it's doable. It's got to be on the left side here, but you might be at too much of an angle being over the bars right here.
You gotta jump off this motherfucker. You gotta do.
Unless if you
gotta blip it right at the end.
Oh, I don't know if I can be able to do that, but
If you blip it and you fucking make the point right to that rock, you're fucked.
unless if you want to push each bike over one at a time, and I can help roll it down. Because I'm not trying to jump off this thing and hit those rocks. Face.
Turn around and hit that road to the right there.
Yeah, we can do that.
That road.
Back this way to the right.
Yeah, you gotta be better. Drop on the shit over there.
I think we can just roll it off. Just.
Yeah, we could, but when you get that front end down, fucking like that.
Yeah, right. All like 90 degrees straight down. So whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'd like to fucking just flip off of it, but that landing right there will make my bike so heavy. It's gonna go one way. It won't go straight. I can guarantee you that.
And my bike was gonna do this. It's gonna prop and then fucking take. It's gonna bounce and shoot off to the side.
Yeah, we'll go up there and fucking.
All right. I mean, I'm down to go that way, but either way, I don't.
He's giving me trouble just coming down that shit right now. It's giving me trouble. Slow down in there.
Yeah, same. My back end was locked up. Still sliding. Time to take goggles off. Hell, we've been on this road before too. So this, most of the time I'm going to be in second or third gear. Like right now I'm in third. Alright, I just clicked the fourth just because it's, why not, you know? But yeah, oh. See, I hit the brakes and I completely slid out and almost took Martin out. Sorry, bro. So half the reason why I like making these videos, even if I don't really say a whole lot, is because for somebody out there who watches my videos, that might be new to riding dirt bikes. Okay, I want you all to see how I react and handle different types of terrain, so that way you can kind of, I mean, there's people like Axel Hodges and Colby Raha and Malcolm Stewart, James Stewart, Ricky Carmichael, all these guys who actually have more experience, technique, and whatnot than I do on a dirt bike. But I try to show you more realistic stuff, and y'all have probably heard me say this 100 times. Trying to watch one of those professional riders ride, especially as a newer rider or somebody who's never ridden a bike before, it's fun to watch those guys. It really is. But it doesn't give you the, how do I handle a motorcycle in everyday, day-to-day riding. Especially if you want to learn how to jump dirt bikes, but you ain't gonna be spending your entire time riding dirt bikes or riding a track, and you want to get out here in the desert to ride dirt bikes. Once you start riding, you'll start to figure it out, because it's like, it's not always the easiest thing to explain, and trying to explain every little detail of what to do when your bike does this or does that. Each bike is completely different. And each rider is going to be different from the next. So all I have to really say is, for anybody who's new or newer to riding dirt bikes, if you, all I gotta say is just get out there and ride your dirt bike. Try different types of terrain. Go slow at first. See how your bike reacts to the surroundings and the terrain that you're going over, and then you'll know how to counteract it. Like right now, my bike wants to do all this fishtail thing, or the front and rear tire are both doing the fishtail thing in this sand. But I've learned to just kind of let it do its thing. You don't need to death grip the bike. Just keep somewhat of a sturdy grip on it. Let it do its thing, and it's gonna always track straight. Because your little bit of input when it's doing this, you know, will keep it straight. Here's the fence to the bombing range. Nice. Yeah, that's part of the fence. Don't go over that way, otherwise you might get blown up. Yeah, 29 Palms Marine Corps Base. This is the fence. If you ever see this fence out here, do not go that way. Because hey, that's a big ass. Hey, look, a little groundhog thing. I don't know if y'all will see that on camera, but I did. other thing is you can't be looking down at the ground right in front of you. You gotta look up ahead a little bit. And if you're riding with other people, and they're kicking up dust, stay back a little bit so that way you can keep an eye on them where they're at while not getting caught up in their dust, so that way you can see the trail ahead of you clearly. Because the one thing that causes a lot of people to wreck is not being able to have the experience of, they're trying to ride beyond their experience as well as ride beyond their range of view. So don't go fifth gear pinned going up the side of a hill when you can't see what's on the other side. Like here, I can't see what's on the other side until right about now. Yeah, I'm covering. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. Y'all have heard me say all this stuff 100 times over. I know someone's gonna be like, oh, Minging, I'd be going so hard and so fast on those trails right there. Video doesn't do it justice. If you're that much of a badass on as a dirt bike rider, good for you. I'm not trying to be the world's best dirt bike rider. I'm just out here enjoying my day and the beautiful scenery and not freaking die. And what y'all see on video is completely different than what I'm looking at right now.